quite right. The South African animation studio is hedging its bets on a hedgehog, if you will. MAAN Studio hoping to launch this non-fungible token collection from the short film Sam the Hedgehog. I'm not too sure exactly what that is, so luckily we have someone who knows what they're talking about, co-director of MAAN Creative, Michael Clark, speaking to us. Hello to you, Michael. I see you laughing, going, yeah, Gareth, I don't think you know what non-fungible token collection is. We'll talk about that in a moment. If we could, first of all, congratulations. It's super cute. I loved seeing that little promo video. Tell me about Sam the Hedgehog. Why Sam, why a hedgehog, and why autism? Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. So Sam is a little autistic hedgehog. He's being raised among sheep. His mom is sent him to lamb school. She doesn't understand why he's not the perfect little lamb. She clips his prickles, tries to wrap him up in woolen scarves and so on, and tries to make him into the perfect little lamb. Eventually, she is devastated to finally acknowledge that he is a hedgehog and not her perfect little lamb. And the story then is her journey of coming to accept and really value him for the fact that he's a hedgehog and not a lamb, and she wouldn't change it for the world. And this little story kind of mirrors the story of my own family. I have a nephew who was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3, who's the same age as my son, and it kind of hit quite close to home, and we sort of went through a similar journey to some degree. So we started on this many years ago, and we came up with this character of a hedgehog, and we felt like, you know, it was a good metaphor for autism. You know, Sam's a little bit prickly on the outside, a little bit difficult to deal with in some situations, but he's just really soft and cuddly on the inside, and all he needs is for someone to understand him for who he is and make space for him in their world.
SamTheHedgehog.com, in case you want to go and take a look at this as well. And just help me understand, so who are you targeting with this? I mean, it's very cute. You've got the cute voiceover. You've got the, I want to say, almost kiddies music playing as well in the video as well. But who are you targeting? Who's going to look at this video and take something away from it?
Well, we're really hoping that it you know, manages to cross over, both reach kids as well as adults. I think there's the cute factor, and there's a little bit of humor and things that kids will really enjoy. But then there's certainly a much deeper story, you know, that underpins the whole film. So we're hoping for a bit of crossover, and we're really hoping that it'll reach a wider audience of neurotypical people that maybe don't understand autism, and hopefully it'll go some way to promoting a better understanding of autism itself.
I'm glad you raised that, because that was going to be my next question. Where is this going to be? I mean, I know I've mentioned SamTheHedgehog.com. You can go to the website. Where are you hoping to place this content? And then while you're talking about content, please help the idiot and me help understand what is a non-fungible token. I'm not even sure I'm saying it right.
Yes, that's right. So firstly, the film will be released online on YouTube as a free public resource. Eventually, we've had so much goodwill that's gone into this project, so that, you know, it only feels like the right thing to do. But before it gets released online for free, we'll enter it into the festival circuit. We're hoping to get it screened at as many film and animation festivals as possible, and that'll be about a period of a year. And all our original crowdfunding campaign contributors and all our NFT contributors will then have early access to the film before it is ultimately released for free to the public. In terms of non-fungible tokens, I totally understand where you're coming from. That's why I was giggling up front, because that's been my journey. I'm the artist here on this project, and I've had to learn. I've been on a very steep learning curve. So essentially, it comes down to NFTs in the simplest form are digital artworks sold on the blockchain. I think most people are now aware of cryptocurrency and the blockchain, and NFTs are sold on the blockchain, so you can prove that you own this little JPEG.
Okay.
And it's really, as a market, has blown up over the last year. Last year, NFT was the word of the year for one of the big dictionaries. And so we've been working on this film now for 7 or 8 years. It's been a long journey. We're about 60% complete. We've had various sources of funding. but we need that last little bit to get over the line. So we're really hoping to tap into the NFT market. It was quite easy for us to create a series of NFTs because we had the character, we had the backgrounds. These are the sets sitting behind me. So we've created this collection of 8,128 individual, unique NFTs, which we're now minting on the blockchain, and we're hoping to really tap into this market and use that as a new source of funding for not only raising funding for a good cause, but also raising funding for original storytelling.
Yeah, and there's no reason why both can't be done as well. It's often the best way to get a narrative out is through a wonderful story and tonality as well. MAAN Creative co-director Michael Clark, thank you very much. Your word of the year last year was NFT. My word of the year is confused. Still confused, but now at least I know what an NFT is, or at least I can pretend to know what an NFT is. Michael Clark, thank you very much indeed. Sam the Hedgehog. .com. It's a good cause for autism. Cute little cartoon character as well. So go and take a look at that. See if you can't support them as well.